Hey, this is a video, this is an unbox for the TRN V30. I believe this is reasonably new. Before I continue, I'm going to say that the CCA 16 is something that I'm actually going to wreck. The nitpicking stuff that I pointed out aside for $100, that is a wreck that goes along something like a BGV PDMG, and that for that price, that is a good item. I've been listening to a lot of stuff that's in the $300, $400, $500, $600, $700 range, and my brain gets a little spoiled. So putting $100 IEM and expecting it to perform at the same level is something that I kind of did in that vid. But listening to it on its own merit and enjoying it, I think I would be fine with that amount of money paid, in my opinion. And there's a lot of stuff I don't feel that way about. So this is the V30, and this opens up like it slides out. There we go. You do this 100 times and you still gotta. Okay, look at that. See that? I figured that out. Monkey brain level stuff going on here, and that is first thing reminds me of is the KZ, just by looking at it. Oh, it's upside down. TRN V30 looks like the KZ's little circuit board there, and I can pop it up. Out, falls right out. Take that off. So there's two BAs right in the stem. That was weird for a second because I'm looking through the camera. It's got a very nice molded design. I think better than the other. I can see the dynamic, as everybody can see. The two BAs are right there. Now, did a screen fall off? I don't like screens anyway, but I've just not seen that before. Oh. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this will not be edited. I'll leave this just the way it is because I thought that's... Did it fall out when it dropped? That was a very shallow drop. So that's what it looks like without the screen. Which, when I first looked at that, I thought, whoa, that's some kind of new tech. And then, no, it's the BAs. And is that their way of doing it? Not that I'm against that, because I'm not a screen fan. No, it actually has screens. I don't like screens. Have you seen the Sonys, how they got that like felt fabric or something kind of stuck into them? I kind of like that more than I like the screens. So if I'm looking at it, oh, that's interesting design. And again, it's got the KZ, what was that? The ZS10, I think those were, that had that. Actually, the AS10 has the same, but I got the green on that. Visually, not appealing whatsoever. I'm going to go ahead and put a graph up in the community tab probably tonight or in the morning tomorrow, and I'll give these a listen. I hope they sound better than they look. That's what I'm thinking. And if you're a person that likes the CCA 16, I get it. And I also... Let me put this in here just for extra, because that's really just an unbox. It's like an Easter egg. I'm not even going to put top 5 inside. This is the S8 by Fearless. I think it's the best that's coming out of China that I've tried, my personal opinion. The S10, you notice, is not in here because it doesn't sound great to me, and it's the most expensive. It doesn't sound great. This is the Moondrop Blessing. I wasn't a fan at first, but I spent the day today listening to the Moondrops. The Moondrop Blessing, the Canas Pro, and also the A8, which is an 8BA. The A8 is their flagship. I think this is the best price, to performance ratio, in my opinion, but this is nice. This is a really nice set. This is a... I noticed the spike when I was comparing it to the Fearless, but to listen to this on its own, this is a very nice set. This is very, very nice. And there's two Moondrops in here. there's actually two Fearless too. There's a pattern going on, and then there's the DM6. So, and then there's the Sonys that I got customized because I think they're fantastic. So I would say this would be my favorite. This would be number 2. This would be number 3. This would be number 4, and this would be number 5. And there are 2 Fearless in here, and there are 2 Moondrop. And if this was a top 10 list, the BG, VP, DMG might still be in here. So there's 3 companies that are, and they're not tuned the same. The DMG, the VGPs don't sound the same. How many times have I said the name of that company? I still can't get it out my mouth right. And there's Fearless, and then there's Moondrop. These are 3 companies that seem to really know what the fuck they're doing. So that's how I see it. And the A8 is the flagship, and I don't think it's great, and it's what it does, but I wouldn't wreck it. I think this is better than it, and this is better. This is the best in the 3s. You know, money, what are you going to get back for it? But overall sound, if I were to pick one of the 3 and just take it, you can only take one of the 3. I'd take this one. You got to pay for this thing. So I got to do another list that is top 5 budget, because there are a lot of good stuff in the budget range, but this is what I think is the best just overall. So that's in there. And the CCA16 is actually, in fact, a legit set. I think it sounds great when I'm considering that it costs about $100. This is not starting out well. Hopefully it picks up better. The C16 didn't start out great either, but it got some traction in my brain, in my ears. So I'll go ahead and close that up. That'll be coming. And I'm out.
Shows live on stage with hoes yelling my name. To be precise, ripping mics is the light of my life.